All right, YouTube. So Trump gave a press conference with Prime Minister Conte from Italy, and they're very like-minded people. So they're very nationalistic. You know, have a lot of pride for their citizens and their land. And you know, the CNN Chiron basically said Trump has a press conference with a like-minded leader. So, yeah, just you know, they always like with their headlines and their commentary. It's always very I don't know, very unpleasant, I guess. What's the word I'm looking for? Anyways, passive aggressive, I guess. But the thing is that Trump is, he's on record now saying at the press conference, like, I'll talk to Iran whenever they want to talk to me. Like I said, I think this is kind of similar to the type of tough talk that he used with Kim. So essentially what I think is going to happen is the same thing with North Korea, is that we're going to find a way to hopefully renegotiate the Iran deal, because it sounds like the Iran deal was something that really pissed off Israel. So I'm not saying, oh, do it to piss off Israel, but there's probably a good reason behind having another deal, If I'm completely wrong about that, please let me know in the comments section. As always, I'm very open to feedback. But I'll go ahead and post a link to the press conference in the description below. It's like 38 minutes long. I don't really necessarily have time to watch it now. I'll probably watch it later, because there's probably going to be a lot of news coverage about it either tonight or tomorrow. So I might actually end up covering the coverage of it rather than the actual press conference, because you know at these press conferences generally they ask the same questions over and over again. And like with the Putin press conference, like they ask very inappropriate questions, and hey, they have every right to ask them, but they're just very inappropriate, and they're probably not going to get a straight answer, Like the guy who asked Putin, oh, did you instruct people to help Donald Trump win? Essentially, I think that was the question. But it's really stupid. All of it's really dumb. Like just press conferences in general. I don't know how Sarah Sanders has the patience to do it, honestly. Through all those all those press conferences. But yeah, there's really not much else to say about this. It's good that Trump is talking about at least having peace talks with Iran, but he's going to use tough talk. So guys, don't get scared when he says like, "Oh, I got a bigger nuclear button than you." He's just gonna. It's just part of the negotiation. It's actually it's the art of the deal, essentially. He's basically putting in their minds that he might be crazy enough to actually bomb the fuck out of them. But in reality, he really wants peace, But if it comes to it, and he says, like, well, I'm not really that crazy, I just say it. But if it comes to it, I'll have to bomb you. So these people are like, oh, well, we don't want to fuck around with this guy. We want to, like, at least entertain the idea of peace talks. And it sounds like a new Iran deal would actually be beneficial for the relationship between the two countries, honestly. And I know that there's the cultural issues, like the United States is very hated among Iranians because of how much we've tried to basically stick our nose into their politics. It's, so it's very justifiable. And we kind of hate Iran because Israel says, oh, you should hate Iran because they essentially threaten our existence, which I don't know. I think that Israel is probably a stronger force than Iran. And basically Iran, the Iranian National Guard, or Revolutionary Guard, essentially their main mission is to defend Iran from the United States. So it just, why try and fuck with these people? And the feeling is probably mutual coming from them. They're like, these motherfuckers, they have nuclear weapons, and they're very tight with Israel. So we, probably should entertain the idea of, like, renegotiating an Iran deal. Maybe, I don't know. Alright, that was a pretty good take. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to end it on that. See you guys later.